I'm out on a nature walk, enjoying the weather, trying to get my steps in, and then I thought maybe I should do a video about aging. Because I was there once, stressing about wrinkles that showed up overnight and clothes that suddenly started getting tighter. I think one of the hardest parts about midlife is, and you know what really blew my mind? I'm the same age as, uh, this is, put my glasses on so I can see. Have you ever gone on a walk and thought, oh, okay, I'm just going to go get some exercise, and you end up having a full-blown conversation with yourself about life? That's where I am today. I'm out on a nature walk, trying to get my steps in, trying to get some exercise, trying not to panic every time a leaf touches my ankle because it is tick season. And I thought maybe I can make a video while I'm out and about today. Maybe I can help others become more at peace with getting older. Honestly, I still have days where I find myself stressing about aging, and I have to stop myself and remind myself how far I've come and get my focus back. And nature has become one of my favorite places to sort all that out. Sometimes a simple walk can cure what ails you, and our bodies need the movement anyways. Because there are days when I wake up and my knees pop like someone stepped on a bag of potato chips. We gotta make sure we are doing what we need to do every day to make sure we are not putting more wear and tear on our bodies than necessary. There was a time when I could walk all day in a pair of flat shoes and have no issues whatsoever. But now, no. I only wear comfortable shoes now, like the Skechers with memory foam or Nike. I love Nike walking shoes. And they have become my main choices for shoes now that I have become older-ish. It's just so hard sometimes to realize and remember that you are actually a middle-aged person. Because I don't feel like I'm 52. I still feel like I'm 30 something. You know what really blew my mind? I'm the same age as Dorothy was when the Golden Girls first started. It does not seem possible because when I watch the show, I still think the show is about women who are older than me. Oh my gosh. Isn't that crazy how the mind works? I'm a member of the Old People's Club now.
Old age? You don't leave fingerprints anymore.
Now, before we get too deep and emotional, I've been seeing a lot of warnings on the news about ticks this year. It seems as though they have formed a neighborhood association of their own. So I got some spray to be safe before I went out on my walk today. I know people say spray is not healthy to use, but I love walking outside. And I love trees, and I love hearing birds. And I love seeing the sun through the leaves. I just love nature. But I do not love tiny creatures hiding in grass, waiting to ruin my afternoon or possibly my life with some strange disease. So yes, I bought spray. And I am walking today like someone avoiding landmines. I'm very mindful of my steps. But that's part of aging too. Whoa, see, it was just a little cottonwood flying thing. But see how paranoid I am? But that's part of aging too, you know. You not only become more aware of your body, you have to become more aware of your surroundings and the tiny bugs hiding in those surroundings.
You know, in my younger years, I barely noticed where my feet landed. Now, I notice the uneven ground, the roots, and I watch how I plant my foot when I'm climbing. I also pay attention to when I need to slow down. Not because I need to catch my breath, just because I need to remind myself to pay attention, to be present in the moment, and take in the things that I love about nature. By making the time to pause during the day and just observe my surroundings and listen to the other sounds of life that exist in the world. There's just something beautiful about moving through life with intention. And during midlife, you realize you've already lived through enough heartache and sadness and things that didn't turn out the way you expected. So you have to start looking for small joys where you can find them. You search for the peace you've always longed for.
I feel as though I'm now in like intermission where I can pause and reflect and slowly begin the second half of my life with intention. And that's just how life goes, I guess. You have to evolve with the process because nothing ever stays the same. I think one of the hardest parts about midlife is letting go. Letting go of old acquaintances, old habits, old haunts, old versions of ourselves, the body we used to have, the energy we used to have, the memory that used to be sharper, and the skin that definitely didn't have as many wrinkles. We are getting old, and our bodies are making sure we realize that simple fact more and more each day. Basically, it's just accepting reality. And there can be grief in that, real grief. But there can also be freedom. Because once you stop trying to cling on to the old life you once had, you realize you have room for the life that is standing right in front of you. And maybe this new life doesn't look exactly how you imagined it, but once you learn to let go of the past and accept this new, unpredictable, and unscripted journey, it will get easier. It takes time. It's taken me time. I still have days where I don't like the reflection in the mirror. But you learn to adjust with it. And you learn to accept that this is life. Aging is part of it. If you're in a season where life feels different than you expected, if your body feels different, if you're learning how to accept aging and all that goes with it, and if you're grieving older versions of yourself, I just want to say, I understand. I've been there. I woke up one morning and discovered wrinkles that never existed before. I realized I had somehow gained 15 pounds overnight without changing a single thing about my diet or my exercise routine. And I finally had to accept the truth that I am no longer the person I used to be. Getting older can feel difficult at times. But at this stage of our life, I think there is so much more to think about than which cream can erase our wrinkles or what diet can help us lose those extra pounds. Many of us spend most of our lives focused on those things, which are the wrong things. I know, I was guilty of it. I wasted a good portion of my life worried about those things. I worried about my appearance. I worried about how much weight I gained. I worried if I had cute shoes. I worried what I looked like in clothes. Now, don't mistake me. I still care about those things. I still care about looking presentable every day. I don't want to walk out of the house in rags and my hair all in a rat's nest, but I just forced myself to stop focusing on things that don't matter and I can't control anyways, like sagging skin and age spots. So I refuse to spend this half of my life stressing about unnecessary worries. This is. Hope that wasn't. I know it's not a tick. I put spray on, but oh my gosh, that freaked me out. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day.